Hello loves, welcome back to my channel. So today we made this super healthy and nutrient packed vegetable sauce, and of course I am going to tell you how to recreate your own. So I started by adding my washed chicken to my pot, then I added thyme, curry powder, my go-to Benny chicken spice, 2 seasoning cubes, salt, and as well as my ginger and garlic paste. Do not skip it. Using my spoon, I'm going to stir so that the spices will be well distributed. I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook to bring out its own juice. So this is 3 minutes and it has already brought out its own juice. So I'm going to add more water at the same level with the meat so that I can continue cooking. This is 10 minutes and my chicken is ready at this point. I'm going to remove the meat from the stock and set my stock aside. So I'm going to place it on this baking paper because I'm going to grill it. Then I'm going to place it in the grill and allow it to grill. I will start with my veggies prep. So I started with my bell peppers and then I also did my green leaf. So I cut my green leaf and also set it aside. I did others off camera. So here is what I'm working with. I have my tomatoes, I have my crayfish, I have my Scotch bonnet pepper, I have finely chopped long pepper or Shombo, then I have my veggies which you've already said, and then I have shrimps. So these are what I'll be working with. To my dry pot, I'm going to add vegetable oil. Then I'm going to add my ginger and garlic paste. Allow it to fry for 13 seconds. Then I'll introduce my shrimps. So I add lightly my shrimps because I noticed that it adds flavor to the oil, and I noticed that it also brings out oil. So I like frying it first, removing it, then continue with other things I'm cooking. So this is 2 minutes and my shrimp is ready. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and remove it so that I can continue cooking. After that, I'm going to add my grated onions. I grated it because I wanted to release more flavor to the oil. I'm going to stir it, and after 1 minute, I'm going to add my chopped tomatoes. So I chopped my tomatoes. I did not blend it. I'm going to stir it and then I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for 10 minutes. So this is 10 minutes. As you can see, it still has lots of water. So I'm just going to stir it and I'm still going to allow it to cook as much as possible, at least between 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to cover it, but make sure you stir it at intervals so it doesn't burn. So this is 20 minutes and this is how it looks. At this point, it's already bringing out oil, so it's already most good to go. I'm going to add my long pepper at this point. I'm going to give it a stir and then I will allow it to cook for another 5 minutes. So this is 5 minutes. I'm going to add my Scotch bonnet pepper. If you notice, more oil are starting to come up at this point. So one thing I like about this process is that it won't taste sour. After 2 minutes, I'll add my curry powder, seasoning cube, 2 seasoning cubes, my remaining Benny chicken spice. Then I'll also add my nutmeg spices, and then I'm going to give this a good stir, and then I'm going to allow it to cook for 1 minute. Are you seeing how it is? The oil is now so pronounced, so you can see this thing is not going to stay sour. It's actually very nice. Then I also added my salt because I tested it and it needed salt. So test yours. If you need salt, you add. After 1 minute, I'm going to add my chicken stock at this point, and then I'll also add my crayfish. I'll give this a good mix and then I'm going to allow it to simmer for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'm going to add my chicken as well as my fish, which is already grilled. I am going to give this a good mix and then I will add my green leaves. So I'll add all the green leaves and then I will spread it out evenly and then cover it so that the heat will be able to heat it up and then the size will reduce. So this is it. I am going to stir it at this point. So this is after 30 seconds of covering it. After stirring it, I'm going to add my bell peppers. Of course, why not? If not, if you can add more veggies, please go ahead. So after adding my bell peppers, I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for 1 minute. After 1 minute, I'm going to add my shrimps, which I've earlier fried in the beginning of the video. I'm going to stir it to make sure everything is well combined. So this is after 1 minute I've added my shrimps, and my sauce or stew is already ready at this point. So this is the end product. You see how it looks. It looks how it says. It was absolutely delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and plate it at this point. So I am eating mine with basmati rice. I've noticed that the basmati rice has lower carbohydrates, so it's actually very nice. You can also pair this with any carbohydrate of your choice. Yam, potatoes, all of them will also go with it. Let me know if you regret this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.